What's up? It's Andy Francess, and today I got my sleeves rolled up because I'm going to be taking on the house. It's No House Advantages Thursday night versus the house contest, where I'm going to try to get 5 props correct in this Thursday night football game, and if I can do that, I sound like I'm on a game show. And if you can do that, you can get up to 20 times your money. Yeah, so if we can get 5 picks right in this versus the house contest on No House Advantage, they're going to pay you 20 times your money. No House Advantage, it's a great platform. It combines player props and fantasy, and it's very simple. You don't have to be a genius to operate it. It shows you player props from this game, and then you simply choose over, under. Cordarrelle, Patterson rushing yards, over, under. What do you like? You do that 5 times, 20 times your money. Pretty easy, huh? Pretty nice. And also, if you click the link in the description of this video, they're going to match your first deposit up to 50. So you can put in 50 and then get 50 and then take advantage of the contest. Like yesterday, we submitted picks for the Pick'em contest, which is more like a tournament style where the more picks you get right, the more money you get. But today, we're looking at versus the house, where we just got to pick any 5, and if they're right, 20 times our money. So I'm going to start somewhere that I started yesterday, and forgive my pronunciations, Tyler Allgeier, or Allgeier. Allgeier. Allgeier, remember that from The Prestige, the movie? Allgeier. Anyway, I'm going to take the over on his rushing yards. I know the consensus, my made-up consensus, I have no clue if this is what people are thinking, but the consensus in my mind is that Cordarrelle Patterson's back, now this guy takes a backseat, blah, 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 blah. I do not think that's the case at all. He had double-digit carries last game despite Cordarrelle Patterson being back, and obviously Cordarrelle Patterson, he can't be given the workhorse role, or you're going to see exactly what you saw the first time, and that's a trip to the IR. He's over 30 years old. His body probably can't take that type of wear and tear, and they learned that the hard way, which is why they limited his touches in his first game back. And they were rewarded. He was very efficient, but Allgeier got to 100 and a touchdown, I believe, something like that on his double-digit carries. They got this over-under set in the 30s, and I believe in a game like, look, they're slightly favored to win this one, is like 2.5 to 3-point favorites, which means they should probably be ahead. They're such a run-heavy team that even if Patterson does get his own double-digit carries, there's still going to be plenty of room and plenty of carries to go around for Allgeier, so I'm going to take the over. Then I'm actually going to go the opposite. I saw that over 80% of the bets, or even maybe even 90, are on Cordarrelle Patterson to hit the over on his rushing total. But what I'm seeing from them is limited use of him, more in a specialty role, not just line him up back there and just hand it to him a whole bunch of times. He had single-digit carries last game. I foresee single-digit carries this game, which means it's probably going to be pretty tough to get over 54.5, or they have it listed right around there. So I'm actually going to take the under on Cordarrelle Patterson. Then I'm going to look at a running back on the other side, Foreman. A couple weeks back, Foreman was unbelievable in this matchup. He had a huge game. However, Chuba Hubbard was not available in that game. He practiced fully this week. I believe he's going to be available in this one. And in a game where Atlanta could be up, you're going to see less usage. They were forced to use him in a straight-up workhorse role in that game, and the great game script dictated that he could stay in the game. But in a game that might go a little different. If Atlanta goes up, you're going to see extremely limited usage. Not extremely, but first and second down primarily. And then who knows if they rotate Hubbard in on every other series. Like if you saw their first game, although they both had good games a couple weeks back at home against the Bucs, if you're giving me that kind of split usage, I'm actually going to take the under on Foreman, and I'm also going to take the under on his teammate, DJ Moore. And you're probably thinking, DJ Moore went off against Atlanta a couple of weeks ago. You're betting against the 2 guys who went off against Atlanta a couple of weeks back? Well, look at the majority of that game. DJ Moore was held fully in check. And then only because of the bomb at the end and these last drive plays, it inflated the stat line so much to the point it looks like he had this huge day. But go back and look how that game played out. He was not having a big day at all. When you think of the weapons they have on offense, I mean, this guy's got to be getting triple covered out there. There's really nobody else who you have to be too worried about. Maybe there is one guy, which is why I'm taking the over on this guy, Terrace Marshall. He's been getting 4 catches, 3 catches. He's clearly the number 2. He's clearly the second most trusted option in a matchup where he should be, he's not going to get any top cornerback coverage. He's going to be getting the easier matchups. Walker has shown that he's willing to throw to him. I'm going to take the over on Marshall. Those are my 5 picks for you to try to net this 20 times whatever you want to put in on this. I told you if you go over there using the link in the description to No House Advantage, they'll match your first deposit up to 50. And then also, Stokastic's got projections for these contests on No House Advantage. It's free. One of the best things in life are free. And they have projections for this contest or this specific game. Maybe it's the pick'em contest, but you could see which ones, because they align. The pick'em picks and then the versus the house picks are relatively similar when looking at the totals. So make sure you go over there and check out the projections from Stokastic for the No House Advantage contest. It's like optimal lineups and other things available. So definitely go check those out. Subscribe to the channel here, and then I will be back with you before Sunday to look at the pick'em contest where we can, I don't know, what do you say, win a quick 100 grand? Take it easy, and I'll see you then.